Hello everybody and welcome to another video. It has been amount of time since another video has come out and I apologise for that. I'm going to explain myself for not uploading for amount of time. So basically, I'll just get this over with. The reason I haven't uploaded in that amount of time is because of this thing. You see it? You see it right there? That thing there? The launch controller that, the launch controller that actually makes the rocket, you press a button and then it goes boom. It stopped working, so I think this is the broken one, or I'm not sure, hold on. No, this tangled piece of mess is the broken launch controller that doesn't work because it has a burn mark in the in the wire, so that's why it didn't work. Basically, when we did static fires off of a motor, it's actually the engine itself actually burnt through the wire, like the end bit of the wire here that the rocket, the current goes through, and since there was too much voltage escaping through the wire, it didn't have enough power to ignite the motors, so it didn't go boom. My dad tried to fix this himself by cutting off the burnt bit and then soldering them back together, and I tried to do it. I tried to test to see if it worked and it still didn't work, so I just ended up buying a new one. And it works. It works because of this video here. That was my latest video before this. So yeah. So after testing that the new one worked, we decided to launch this rocket, Astro-Cam, that we launched before. If you haven't seen that video, there'll be an info card right up there of the previous launch of this. And it worked, and we decided to do it again. The reason I wanted to do it again was because last time we launched it, the onboard camera footage, it was cool, but it wasn't the best because as soon as it lifted off, it went into the clouds and it was just all grey and blurry. You couldn't see much. So we wanted to launch it again on a clearer day so the footage would be great. And that was the plan. And it didn't really go to plan. So I'm going to play the footage and see if you can guess or spot what went wrong. There you go. Play. Oh wow, that's bad. That's bad. Oh god. That wasn't supposed to happen. Did you spot it? Of course, the answer is obvious. The shock cord inside the rocket detached from the nose cone, so when the rocket split in half, so when the parachute came out, the shock cord detached from the nose cone. So the nose cone, hold on. So the rocket flies up like this, and then when the parachute comes out, it splits open, and then what's supposed to happen is that this wire here keeps it all attached together, so the parachute, this parachute here can just glide the thing or everything down. But instead what happened, right, was this shock cord here detached from the actual thing, leaving the nose cone to fly off doing its own thing, and the rockets just fall back down to the ground. We can see on the onboard launch footage that there was no shock cord attached to the actual rocket. So surprisingly, after this thing plummeted towards the Earth, it didn't suffer any damage at all. I mean, the trackers come off a bit. Oh, I just fixed it. Yeah, it looks pretty much exactly the same from when we launched it previously, so I don't think it did much damage. The nose cone is still fine as always. It had a really soft landing, so I can't imagine it would be in any harm. Wow, look at this. Because the fan is making the thing go all over the place. Wow. So yeah, the reason I would call this, it was successful because, I mean, this thing worked, it did its job. The rocket didn't. So it's kind of half successful. It launched and it landed sort of softly. It landed intact. It just, the footage still looked a bit weird because it was pretty chaotic, if you couldn't already tell. So yeah, that was the launch of Astro-Cam for the second time. I don't know if I'm going to launch it again because there's just not much reason to. It's just because I don't really like launching rockets that have already been made. I much prefer launching like Falcon Bobby or something because it's one that we've made completely from scratch. Oh, and talking about Falcon Bobby, yeah, the menace that it is. I'm gonna keep on working on it and trying to get it in the air, but there's just a lot of things that could be wrong with it, like the reason that it keeps crashing into the earth. There's like 3 things that it could be. One, the wire on the launch pad is not long enough, so as it like launches off the wire, it doesn't have enough support, so it just goes unstable. Second thing, the engine is not powerful enough, so it just lifts up but doesn't have enough speed for it to stay stable, so it just like goes unstable. And thirdly, it could be the wing design because it's only on 2 sides. The wings are only on 2 sides, not on like 3 or 4 like this rocket, because there's 3 wings. So that could be a problem. It's just not having enough aerodynamic stability to keep it straight. So gonna fix all those problems before I launch Falcon Bobby again. So hopefully on the 3rd launch it will be okay. What I'm thinking on like powerful motors, I'm either going to get a more powerful motor than the ones I'm currently using, or get 2 of the motors that I'm currently using and put 2 of them in the rocket and try and launch them simultaneously. And for the distant future of this channel, after Falcon Bobby, I don't know what I'm going to do if we get Falcon Bobby in the air. I might just make a bigger homemade rocket and see how that goes. But anyway, that's enough squabble from me. I hope you enjoyed this long anticipated video. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like, and if you're new here and you find any of this type of fudge interesting, please do subscribe because we are only on, that doesn't tell me, I think we're only on like less than 10 subscribers anyway, so if you enjoy this content, please do subscribe. It's completely free, obviously, and it'll really help me out. So again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. I don't know what it'll be. Goodbye.